I was approached, a good friend of mine, one of the referees, Paul Crossley, he asked me about training the guys, and it was the first one Manchester had ever done. And to be honest, I was a bit dubious at first about getting guys ready in 8 weeks who've never trained before. But the way it was run, the way it was structured, I liked, and we got a lot of input in how we put it together. We trained the guys with each other rather than separate camps, so there's not sort of rivalries or anything like that, you know. So we're matching them fairly. Some of the guys have done stuff before, they're very good, and you can see that, and we match them fairly with other guys who've done stuff before. Some of the guys maybe never done anything in their life, you know, but they're all fairly matched. And after the first one, it was great because we really saw people that looked like fighters, which surprised me with just 8 weeks training, because they did incredibly well. But I'm a cancer patient myself. I had lymphoma 6 years ago now. So obviously with the charity working with cancer research, and they are one of the biggest fundraisers in the UK. I think they're over £13 million now. It's also very close to my heart as well, the good work that they're doing for that. So yeah, we took them on. We've got the second camp in now, and them guys are doing great as well. So yeah, good things for the sport.
And as you say there, you're feeling a bit dubious about 8 weeks. Obviously the sport of MMA has been criticised by some people as being too dangerous, you know, they should wear this, that and the other, especially in my home country of Ireland, where it's ridiculed a lot. What would you say to those people who shoot it down so much?
I think you've got to realise there's different levels, and people see the UFC on TV, the highest level, where they've got elbows, and these guys are professional athletes that train every day, twice a day. You know, they're in incredible shape, those guys. But Ultra MMA and white collar MMA is completely different. It's limited in the rules. So a lot of the more dangerous techniques, such as twisting, spine locks, leg locks, neck cranks and things like that, are taken out. They can punch to the head as they would in a normal white collar boxing match, but on the ground they can't. So obviously there's a lot to learn in MMA, but there's less to learn with the rule set they've got. And it's obviously done in a much safer way so that people aren't going to get any serious injuries, because you know these guys are white collar workers who've got 9 to 5s to go to on Monday, so we don't want to see anybody getting too badly injured. But it's a fight at the end of the day, you know, and they've got to be prepared for it.
And lastly, you know, 4.5 weeks time, group of people are going to be stepping into the Boulders exhibition, 1,000 capacity. Would you say this is one of the best ways for people to get into the sport?
I think it's a brilliant way, because it does force people to come out of the comfort zone. A lot of people, I think, would love to take up MMA. They sit there watching the UFC, they might watch, you know, Conor McGregor or the favourite fighter on a Saturday night and think, oh yeah, I'd love to do that. But when it comes down to it, it's just getting that initial move to get through the doors of the gym. So the white collar, it has inspired a lot of people who might not necessarily have ever done it in the first place to think, oh, I'll give that a go, because they want to do some good. Then they get in there and they realise they actually like this, which is strange, because they didn't think they'd like getting hit, but then they realise there's more to it than that, and the technicalities of it, and just the fun and the enjoyment and the fitness side of it. And it's attracting people to the sport that might have never ever done it in the first place, so that's got to be a good thing, hasn't it?
That's perfect. Thanks very much.